Razak Alhassan hurts him bad with that overhand right, stays patient. He knows he's a dangerous counter striker, waits, finds the distance, another right hand, and then he just has him on the fence here. But listen, he set all of that up because he mixed in those takedowns, mixed in that cage pressure and those elbows.
I want to fight that bitch ass Buckley again. If anybody see him, tell him I say he's a fucking bitch. Can I say that? I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, okay? You a bitch, Buckley. If you're watching this, you a bitch. I want to whoop your ass. I swear, you a fucking bitch. Sorry, man.
And this is the name Buckley. What do you say back?
He's probably gonna get smacked too. Buckley.
Good, Denver is chopping up with Shelly over here at Hollywood Barbershop. Razak Alhassan here. He is a professional UFC MMA fighter, kicking ass as usual, right?
Yes, that's always the plan. That's always
I haven't seen you in like a month, right?
like a month, yes.
So the last time I saw you were getting ready for a fight in Vegas,
yes,
which you won,
yes,
right? And
yes,
you were calling out the next opponent.
Yes.
You were calling him a bitch. That was the most hilarious.
I know.
Oh, you were really pumped up, huh?
Yes, I was really pissed off because that guy.
Why is that? What's going on with that guy?
So my fight before the last one was with him.
Oh, okay.
So he was talking a lot of shit. He was talking a lot of crap, saying how he's gonna beat me up and knock me out.
Oh wow.
And usually both him and I, when we fight, we usually knock our opponent out.
Okay.
Right. So in the back when he was talking shit, I went to him and I was like, he handed me a greetings card while we were weighing in. And the greeting card saying, I'm going to knock you the fuck out.
Oh, shit.
Right? Okay. And I told him, look, I asked him, did you bring a gun? He said no. And I said, the only way you're going to win the fight is by you having a gun.
Oh, shit.
Yes. So we started talking and I was like, okay, you like to knock people out, okay? I like to knock people out, okay? So let's be a man of our words and let's go in the middle of the cage and let's fight like real men and see who's going to go down first.
Right.
And he's like, okay, let's shake on it. And then we shook on it. We went into the cage. I threw one punch and this punch hit the guy. And then he started doing the opposite of what we talked about.
Oh.
Of standing there to trade with each other, punch to punch. Right? And he made the fight one of the most boring fights because everybody was looking forward to that fight. Even Dana White was looking forward to that fight. He was mentioning the fight the whole time.
Oh wow!
And he made the fight so boring. So I was so upset from that fight. So that was the reason why
that was like an epic interview.
Yes, I was pissed off going off fight.
So where do you stand now after the last fight? Who did you fight last time?
I fought a Brazilian guy that came from the Ultimate Fighter.
Okay.
They signed him. He's also a knockout artist because since they know we both like to stand. Usually UFC like to give me people who will want to stand so we can both have a side and fight.
Okay.
So yeah, he's and I already got my next one booked already.
When is that?
Another Brazilian on May 20th.
May 20th.
Yeah.
So how much training do you need to? You stayed in pretty good shape since this last one, right?
Yeah.
Nice. What? How's the family? And they're where they at in Texas?
Yes, they're all in Texas right
now.
Yes, yeah. So anytime there's a camp, I just leave them behind and I just come here just to train.
Yeah.
Get better and then just go kick ass for them because my son has been really, he's been really more involved.
Okay.
Than I thought he would be at this age.
That's
like
cute. He wants to be like you.
Yes, he would sit down and watch my fights.
He's not beating up his sisters and stuff, is he?
No, hopefully not.
TKO.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He was calling everybody a bitch.
I didn't let him watch that part. I was like,
what did your wife say when you were?
She was laughing. She was laughing the whole time. Yes. She was also like, this is the first time I've seen you.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny. You keep it entertaining. You know, that's what it's about. So, were you able to spend some time at home since you weren't training this last month or two?
Yes, and usually when I'm home for too long, it kind of gets bad because that's when I started eating bad. And also as an athlete, you cannot be eating bad for that long.
Yeah, and I mean, you miss your wife's cooking, you know?
Yes, yes.
Kids want to go to Burger King or something. You're like, let's do it.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And also the kind of, kids, how kids can be. They kind of guilt trip you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've been gone for a long time. It's like, hey, daddy, we haven't seen you for a bit.
I need a PS5.
Yes, take me here. Buy me the Oculus and all that kind of stuff. So.
Have you tried the Oculus?
Yes, last time you told me about it. So yeah, I bought it.
I think I've talked, I don't know how many people into buying that thing. I really enjoy it.
It's nice.
Like, you could really, it's neat because you can escape, to all these different places in the world. And
yes. So you play yours too?
I don't play it as often as I should, but yeah, I try to get in there at least once a week.
Okay. So I got the boxing game.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I play that. Me and myself play that a lot.
You're like, come here, bitch.
Yeah.
You're so funny. Oh my God. And so you recently went to Africa. How was that?
It was amazing.
So you got to see your brother?
Yes. I got to see my brother, see my mom. I haven't seen my brother for 7 years, so it was really nice to see him, to catch up.
Yeah, 7 years is a long time. Do you guys talk a lot though anyway on the phone? And
yes, every day. Pretty much even today. We send each other voice messages already today.
Aww.
Me and him and my sisters were in a group chat. So we all kind of send each other group messages. And I'm happy I really went to Africa because it brought back the struggle, the memories of the struggle. Wow, the reason why I'm doing all this, and for me to be one of the best in the world.
Yeah, that is amazing.
So it brought back the memories, the hardship of what I went through just to get to America.
And look where you're at now. Yeah. You're amazing.
I know. I don't know if I told you.
I don't think you ever did tell me exactly what you went through.
The story of how I got to America.
Yeah, tell me.
So I was in the Ghana Judo team. I was part of the Ghana Judo team.
Okay.
The national team. So I qualified for the All African Games to go to Algeria to compete. So after the competition, I sent an email to United States Judo Association, and I told them, hey, I know you guys have a world championship coming on, and I want to be part of that. I want to come and participate in it. But even though I sent it, I wasn't confident enough that they would give me the invitation to come to America.
Okay.
But I still did it anyway, just in case to see. One time I checked my email and I looked, and they sent me a reply back with an invitation inviting me to come to the All African Games. I was so happy because my whole dream, all I've wanted to do was come to America. But now that I've gotten the invitation, now the part to get the visa to come here is the next step. And I didn't have money or any way to get my visa, so I went to the sports council and I told them, hey, can you guys help me with my team? I'll add my team to the invitation so we can get visa to come to the United States and compete. It's going to be good for us. There's like, okay, we're going to add one of our secretary and our coach over there and one of the teammates to join you guys. But I've already made my mind that if I come to America, I'm not going back.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make a better life for myself. Back home, I can go 3 days without food.
Oh my God, where is this at home?
Ghana.
Ghana.
West Africa, Ghana.
So 3 days possibly without food?
Without food, yes. So for me, leaving Africa was a dream for me to leave Africa. But the coaches didn't know that. So, and I didn't even have money for a plane ticket. So my brother went to one of the, I would not say a mafia, but it was one of the, like kind of a gangster that we know in the area that people go to borrow money from.
Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. So my brother borrowed $2,000 from him to get me a plane ticket. And then when I come to America, and then when I work, I'll pay him twice the money back. So I owe him $4,000. So finally, we got the visa to come to America. When I got to America, we did the competition. After the competition, I wanted to run away, but I couldn't because they realized. I think they realized that I wanted to run away.
Oh, okay.
So they took my passport.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I couldn't run.
Oh wow.
It's like, what the hell? So you guys were trying to run away. We were taking you guys back to Africa. Oh my God, I was so scared. I was like, so all my hardship, all my everything I've done to come to America is about to be gone. They're taking back to Africa. All of a sudden, this African American lady came out of nowhere. She was the receptionist at the Greyhound. So we talked to her a little bit. She came out of nowhere and she's like, let me tell you, you better let them go right now. Or else I swear to God, I'll call the cops to arrest you. She's like, this is fucking America. If they don't want to go back to Africa, you cannot let them go back to Africa. You better let them go right now, or I swear to God, I will fuck you up.
Oh my God, you're like, man, don't mess with her.
So it's like God sent that lady,
Oh wow.
this African American lady, to come and rescue us.
Wow.
And
God bless that.
she's like, I'm gonna call the cops. And then I was like, no, please don't call the cops. Because I thought the cops will also say they will send us back to Africa.
Yeah.
She's like, no, baby, don't worry. I got you guys. This is America. This is the land of the free. You can go wherever you want.
Oh,
Nobody
wow.
can grab you. And then she called the cops. The cops came. The cops asked our secretary, why are you holding their pants like that? And why are you holding their passport? And he's like, oh, I came here from Africa with them and they're trying to run away. I don't want to let them go. And the cop asked him, do you guys have the visa to stay here? And I was like, yes. It's like, where's your passport? I was like, he has my passport. He asked my friend, who has your passport? It's like, he has our passport. So the cop took the passport from him and then looked into the passport and saw that we all are legal to stay here. We have the visa and everything to stay here. And then he gave our passport to us. And then he asked us, is he your guardian? Did your parents give him any paperwork to say he's the guardian? I was like, no. The lady told us to say no. So we said no. And then the cop turned to him and told him, give them their passport right now.
Wow.
If you touch them or you get their passport from them, I will arrest you and take you to jail right now.
Oh my God.
God. I've never been so happy. That's one of my happiest moments in my life.
Wow, look at you now.
I know, sports saved me.
Wow, and you know what? It's crazy because if you think about it, it's like God gave you the most simplest things, which was your own body and your strength, and the ability to fight,
exactly,
to change your life. Isn't that something?
Yes, and that opened the doors and opened so many doors. So,
wow,
sitting down and looking back, from all that, it's just.
That's amazing.
It's amazing what God can do for you
And so now you have your own family here in America.
Yes.
How many kids do you have again?
I have 3.
Oh.
I have 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl.
Are we having any more?
Nope.
That's it, huh?
That's it. I'm done.
Wow. Like at what age would you retire as a fighter?
So for me, at the age of right now, I'm already 37.
Okay.
So I'm already old enough. So at the age of 40, I want to stop. I want to retire from fighting. But that at the age of that 40, I'm trying to get that belt before I get to that 40. So that is the dream right now, and I know I'm going to get that belt before I retire. One way or the other. If I have to cut one of my hands to make that belt to get it, I will get it.
You'll do it. I already know you will.
That's the plan.
So you had an injury not too long ago, which was you tore your pectoral muscle, right?
Yes.
How's that?
That was one of the most worst.
I mean, I think probably the worst part is probably not even the pain, but the ability not to fight.
Not to train, yes. And also, that's my first surgery ever. And also, even right now, I tore my labrum again in the same shoulder.
Oh wow!
But I'm not doing surgery for it. So I'm just gonna do PRP shots.
Okay.
And stuff to help the hand get better. So I'll be able to get back into, because if I have to do another surgery again, it's gonna take me about 8 months to a year to sit out, which I don't want to be wasting right now. So
how many fights a year can you do?
You can do as much as you can. It depends on how many fights you can do without injury. Some people can fight 5 times a year, 4 times a year, but usually I've seen people fight at least 2 times a year.
Okay.
2 or 3 times. But the more you fight, the more you make. So for me this year, I'm trying to fight as much as I can, even if it's 4 times this year.
That way, if you slow down, you're good.
Yes. Yeah. So
And are the fights available? I mean, or is it hard to find fights?
all you have to do is ask UFC. When you ask UFC,
They'll find something.
they'll find something for you. Yeah. It's a commitment, but it's a something that we chose to do to build our life, to build our future. So we have to put in the work to get there.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story.
It's
I'm so happy for you.
yeah, I know. It's been a crazy life. When I sit down, I always thank God. I always thank God from where I came from and where He's put in my life right now. That's why I always I tell people never lose hope. You know, no matter how hard it is for you growing up, or how hard it was for you growing up, you never know how your future is going to look like. You know, so never give up and just keep pushing and go ahead. As long as you put in the work, you know, that the benefits will come. It will come at some point.
Yeah, I mean, you've sacrificed a lot. You have to work really hard. You know, you're putting your body through a lot.
A lot, yes.
Not even your body too, for mental health.
Yes.
And then it's probably hard to be away from home too, with your
Very.
wife and the kids back home.
Very much. And I used to not believe in mental, working on your mental strength and your, I used to not believe in it because I'm like, I grew up going through hardship my whole life, right? So there's nothing that another human being can throw at me that I have not seen or that will bother me, you know. But then as time went on, I realized that working on your mental is also a huge thing that can help you in life. And a lot of us, we neglect that. We neglect that part. We think just working on our body is just enough.
It's not, huh?
Yeah, it's not enough. But working on mental can also help us big time in the things that we do.
So do they have a mental health program in the fighting?
Yes.
Program?
Especially UFC. UFC have people that if you need it, they are there for you. They're there to work mental for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So that's one thing I love about the UFC. They have a lot of stuff that they do for their athletes. Yeah, that if you want it, it's there for you to use it.
All right. Well, hey, Denver, don't forget to check out Razak Alhassan. Where can they find you at?
My Instagram is Razak Judo. So if you find me on Razak Judo, you'll find me on Instagram.
Great. An amazing fighter right here and an amazing guy. Beautiful story and it's very inspiring. I'm so happy for you and your family. And,
Thank you.
And tell your wife, hang in there. Hang in there. You're doing great. And I can't wait to see your next fight. It's going to be May 20th, right?
Yes, May 20th.
In Las Vegas?
In Las Vegas, yes.
UFC. All right. All right, Denver. Well, you heard it first here at Hollywood's Barbershop. We'll see you soon.
And Buckley, if you see this, still, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch.